Hey, and welcome back. Today we're going to do a fuel pump on my wife's 2009 Pontiac Torrent, otherwise known as, pardon the expression, the Whorin Torrent. Anywho, we'll walk you through it. Pay attention, there might be a quiz later. You got to start by disconnecting and dropping the exhaust, so we'll get that out of here. You got to take these 3 bolts out, undo a couple rubbers. We'll get her drop down, then we'll start with the fuel tank itself. We'll disconnect the lines and whatnot, and we'll go from there. So, all right. There we go, dropping our nuts again. Like I said in one of my other videos, I'm not supposed to do that till we're older. Just a little reflection. We had a contest, 35th subscriber was to get an award. That ended up being Zach from Zach's Workshop. Got a hold of Zach, let him know that he was the 35th subscriber. He turned around and said he didn't want anything for it, that he suggested that I turn around and give it to the 40th individual. Well, as luck would have it, we had a gentleman by the name of Rick subscribe. He was number 39. The 40th was a family member of mine. So I'm not going to present them with it. It was said to me to give it to the 50th. We are currently at 42 right now. 42 subscribers. So number 50, you will be getting an award, no matter who it is or where it is. So please, when you like and subscribe, comment, let me know. Check out the main thing, because for some reason not all notifications of who is subscribing and whatnot are coming through. I do apologize. I didn't realize that we were going to get so many so quick. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. My whole channel is a work in progress, so you know, you guys got to help me out too. You know, we get through it all together. Appreciate everybody being patient. Maybe keep you interested while you're watching me take out bolts. Just wondering, go ahead and throw a comment down there. What year is the Pontiac Torrent we're working on today? Anybody know? Anybody care to subscribe or post a comment? I told you at the opening, stop cheating, trying to rewind, go back and figure out what it is. If you're paying attention, you'd already know.
Portland.
Yeah. Wonder how Dawson's doing today. He's quite the boy. We were all at a cornhole last night. That's cornhole, guys. Stick with me here. Anywho, we had a real good time. My boys actually got to go out and partake in it. They, you know, Mikey lost to a kid in grade 2. Thinks that he's a champ, but he ain't great pride in that. Actually, the little kid's got an arm on him, like, I don't know. Who's that famous ball player there? Plays for, what is it, Toronto Maple Leafs or Blue Jays? Jorge Rosado there. What's his name? Famous guy right now, plays for Toronto. What's his name?
Guerrero?
Who?
Guerrero?
Chavo Guerrero. Didn't Chavo Guerrero used to be a wrestler in the WWE? What's his name? Aldo Montoya? Maybe you can bleep bloop that down there in the comment section. Let me know that guy's name. Wasn't it like Frank Sinatra or something like that? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not a ball watcher.
Who's Uncle Norm's team player? Gerardo or something.
No. Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, Guerrero Jr.
You got a hold of that, Mikey?
Yeah.
Grab her over here, Butter. You'll be wearing the chicklets. You have a pair of them false teeth. Of course, you know, probably an abusive way to use your tools. So what was the guy's name? Guerrero? Was that Chavo or Eddie? Why are we letting it hang down? Still got that gingivitis in the elbow there, so I apologize. Looked like somebody backed up and hit the exhaust on something. Drove her off on an angle.
It's probably where the sign hit.
Where the sign hit. Are you taking corners and on two wheels now?
No, in that snowstorm.
Okay. What snowstorm? I wasn't even part of that, was I?
You ran it over.
Oh yeah, blame it on the rain. Milli Vanilli?
That's why you're not allowed to drive my vehicles.
Oh yeah, let me guess, that's why the fuel pump went in it.
That's exactly why.
No, probably
You
not.
filled it last, you filled it.
It's a piece of junk.
No, probably not.
Remember what I told you Pontiac stood for? Poor old Newfie thinks it's a Chevy or a Cadillac. At this time, we're going to take a brief pause for the cause. We'll get back at you here in a minute. We're going to undo this plug. Got to undo a couple lines up here. And we're going to take you over and show you what the fuel pump looks like that we're going to be assembling and installing. So we got the exhaust dropped down. We'll be right back to you. Well, welcome back. Sunday afternoon, raining outside. No better place to be than in the shop. Should be working today, but no, probably not. So anyways, back to you. I asked you earlier what year this vehicle was that we were working on, this Pontiac Torrent. It's a 2000 and something. So probably by now you had time to, go back and see the opening of this and know it's a 2009. I'm going to be checking to see who commented the 2009 and whatnot, so hopefully one of you has dropped one down there. Anywho, we'll proceed. Right now we're unplugging the fuel pump. I'm going to check all these connectors, make sure they're all nice and clean. I'm reminded of one comment that there was that, you need to zoom in on what it is that I'm looking at because viewers need to see up close and personal. So you don't need to see that close and personal because I'm not that good of a looking guy. I really don't want you, taking off and not watching any more videos or whatnot. So anywho, yeah. We're gonna start disconnecting the lines up here. I don't know if you've seen in the last set there, but showed you what not to do. Tank started to fall. Had to use her cat-like reflexes, grab a hold of it, show her who was boss, get her to snap out of it and pull out of it. So, anywho, I better get her dropped down into here. I gotta get this unplugged. And my small screwdriver here. Guys, the girls aren't always aware of the struggles we go through. Things don't go right. Things don't come apart very well. Things being seized. Sometimes this industry is a big kick in the cojones, if you know what I mean. So we took that apart, made sure everything was clean there. Anywho, she's all down. Disconnected. We got to start to do the swap. Some smarty put the wires in under here. That was not smart. So unplug this wiring harness off. Steady the tank, please, Mikey. Thank you. So squeeze this tab right here. I like to come in under it with a screwdriver as well. Sometimes you don't get enough travel and you end up getting all discouraged, start ripping stuff off. Well, that's me. I don't know about the rest of you, but anyway. We just undone the one fuel pump connector. This is our fuel tank pressure sensor. That's disconnected. Wiring goes up, comes around, pull this all out. There's all these little holders there. Get the wiring out of the way. There's actually 2 units in one on this thing. You know, she's such a high performance machine that she needed two units. Actually, there's like a dual fuel gauge. Fuel pump and gauge here, fuel gauge over there. I got another unit here. I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're out. So at this time, we're gonna pick the tank off the jack, set it down there on the hoist. Got it down here on the hoist. And there you go, one fuel tank out. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean this all up with a wire brush, get some air, compressed air in here and blow this all off so it's nice and clean, spray some penetrant on it. Then you gotta knock this ring around. Now they do make a tool for this. I just catch it here with a punch, tap it around very gracefully. You gotta move this up so it's on there and then that'll pop out. Do the same with this one over here. Gotta pull all these lines out. Anywho, if you want to give me a second here, here's what the unit looks like when it's out of the tank. So this is the monstrosity of which we're dealing with right now. Not much if you look at it fast, but anywho, got your fuel pump here. Sorry, your fuel pump here and your fuel gauge. Got a secondary gauge because, you know, the humping over top of the exhaust, it's registering out of both sides. So anywho, we're gonna take a brief pause for the cause, clean that up, get that unit out of there, and we'll get back to you. First and foremost, before we go any further, I do not hold patent to any music playing in the background. Simply, Sunday afternoon, please don't think I'm pirating anybody's music or anything of the sort. That's the last thing I'm doing. Just enjoying, you know, a Sunday afternoon with family, working on these jewels. Now, for all you that think, you know, everything's a walk in the park, we kind of got to MacGyver everything here because, well, they sent us the wrong pump. So, you know, I'm going to figure out how to make this work. You're probably going to laugh at me and say, good luck with that, bud, but it is what it is. She will run. Like Mike Hall says, like Phoenix, she will rise from the ashes. So, anywho, you gotta heat that up, take that off. Well, bear in mind, we just took the gas out of this, so we could see a bit of a flamage here. Probably not. Now, you don't want to heat on her too much, just enough to slide her off. So feel the gas boiling. There you go. That's how you do that. That's right. Now can you bring it over here? Yeah, put that back on that one. Hold that up there. You gotta move your hand, eh? It's right in front of my face. So, what you wanna do is reverse procedure to install. Now, a couple of you guys that enjoyed 420s probably liking this deal. You know, looks like we're not getting ready to do some extracurriculars, but you know, to each their own. I couldn't be bothered. There, there you go. She's on. That goes in there like that. That goes in there like that, so it can spring off the bottom of the tank. Now, fuel pump wiring. Turn it around here, please. This way. I hope that was close enough for you. Win one soon. Have fun, whatever your name was. Have to win. That's it. Sorry about that. Win one soon. That's the Korean player that the Toronto Maple Leafs picked up. Win one soon. They picked up a couple other players the other night. The Off brothers, Summer and T. In case you didn't catch that, Summer off, T off.
They won last night, by the way.
Well, yeah, they won last night, but
First time in 19 years they made it.
the sun shines on the dog's backside every once in a while. So, no, seriously, congrats. I love watching Toronto Maple Leafs hockey. You know, for the most part, most of you can agree. When you watch the Toronto Maple Leafs, you only have to watch about 5 games a season, then you're all done for the year. So if you're busy like what I am, well, you're not sitting in front of a TV every night. I guess I beat on them a little bit. Maybe they deserve it, maybe they don't. But anywho, we got a buddy Richard. He showed up the other day looking like the billboard for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I prayed for him yesterday, this morning, next week. He means well. Anywho, hope you're all having a good day. Everything's going your way. Would you look at that? Almost looked like we knew what we were doing. No, probably not. All right, so we're gonna take her back over to the tank and reintroduce her and send her home. So we're putting her back down in the fuel tank. Hopefully it don't come apart again. Some of you are probably just joining in. Right now we're doing the fuel pump on a 2009 Pontiac Torrent. So we'll take a pause here. We're going to put this down in here and get her setting back in. We'll join back up with you in about 2 seconds, folks. Just need a couple arms here. So anyways, we're working away here. Let me tell you something. This tank setup has got to be the most stupidest setup I've ever seen. I hate to use that word, you know, so plainly, but you know, sometimes the automotive manufacturers just need to be, you know, retired mechanics without grudges, because you know, a lot of them, they don't understand. They take great pride in their drawings and their renderings and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you something straight up. Their product can be shit when you're on the mechanical end of it. Sorry for saying it. Sorry if you'd like, you know, do the deal, but I'm honest and I shoot straight from the hip. These are you know, kind of a short-lived vehicle. Didn't make them very many years, and now you see why. Don't need that right at the moment. I gotta get this seated.
Hey, Fabio.
Get that turned down in there. That's got to go down and sit. Okay, we got that almost started in there. Make sure. Hey, Mikey, do you not see the wiring in under this? But that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid, eh? That thing blows will look like them blue bald-headed dicks that beat the drum, so, you know. Let's try to avoid that. It's not sitting all the way down in there because you get that up. That needs to go down in there. Like, have you ever done one of these? You know.
When you know, you know.
Well, you should be a trained professional, unlike what I am. Of course, at the start of this, it says I'm a master mechanic. That's like the jack of all trades. You know what they say about him, eh? The jack of all trades, a master of none. I could just hear you guys ringing out there in TV land or PC land, however you're choosing to watch it. You just said it with me, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. Next time you want to kick me right in the gonads, you know how to do it. So there, we got that started in. We're going to leave that right now. We got to go over here to the secondary gauge setup. Turn this. Probably don't want to hear a snap. So, got to put that down in there. So, excuse me. It's going to fight us, so we'll get back to you in a minute here. Just got to do a little bit of making sure, and my head will be bobbing in and out, and you really don't need to see my head that much. So well, finally, after 24 hours of pissing around, we're about to try and launch this back up in here. So, you know, anywho's, not particularly fond of the storm. I think I'm going to take it out and burn it tonight. Are you going to lift it up, or are we going to stand here for another 18 days? Anybody know where I can get a Swifter jack? Like Volvo Freight, Princess Auto, Al, man. Wow. Wonder how Aaliyah B's doing today.
You mean your niece?
Oh yeah. Don't tell everybody that. They'll hold it against her.
Well, she'll tell them. Proudly.
Yeah, that's good. So, you know, at this point, maybe we could have a little bit of light. Camera and action, you know. Speaking of action, what are you doing later, hon? No, she avoided that. Don't mind us, we're just a bit woozy from the gas flood. 6 out of 10. Thanks, Brayden. That's what I like about you. You always point them right square in my eyes. Hi, Squall Catty Wampus. And I feel like Bobbles or Mike Smith off Trailer Park Boys and go, well, still, just want to work right. What do? You? Well, you know what to do. And you'll need to watch it. I'm not going to recite it. I'll probably get banned. A lot of you people are very insensitive. You lower her down just a bit. We got her plugged in. Gotta run this line up over top. Like that. So, get her back up a bit more. It's actually quite a process to get this tank out of here too. But, you know, maybe with a better tranny jack. Might not be a bad idea, but anyways, we'll make her work. So I'll go around to the other side and see if there's any lines over here that could be hooked up while she's elevated. Hi, hon.
Hi.
Hi, YouTube land. How you doing? Very nice. Great success. Oh, yes. Hey, hon. Got a pop camera over there. You get a good bird's eye view there?
A little bit.
All right, darling. Mike, you want to jack that up a bit?
Yeah.
You gotta watch right here, the filler neck. You know, as it goes up. I kind of got to guide it up and in, back,
You're hitting the
forward.
hoist there.
Okay, well, I think you can jack it up just a little bit.
You're halfway off.
Okay, fine.
Ooh.
Ready to go up now?
Yeah.
Come on, see.
Okay,
One jack.
everything is still clear there.
Yeah. Braden's jacking now.
Braden's jacking now.
What's this?
Okay, that's wiring.
You want it that way?
Well, right now, if you look up in here, we're just trying to get the filler neck to go around. Okay, hold on, Braden.
Yep.
What do you need?
Enough jacking for right now.
Okay.
I got tank supporters on this side.
I got it on this side.
I got the camera.
You got the camera, babe?
Yep.
All right, all is well. Oh, I'm doing it a little bit. We gotta go back and on an angle and up. Gotta get this clear here.
So do you want me to pick this side up with you then?
Not really.
Hey,
I gotta walk around here and
Braden,
look,
keep your foot there.
survey the situation. Level the tank up a little bit. And that line down around there. Put her up in there a little bit.
Oh, you're hitting the rear section.
Yeah, I'm all over it. We should jack it up some. Okay, that's good. Can you go around the front there, Mikey?
Yeah.
Have the light back here.
There you go.
Put your tag away. Wow. Well, I just, for all you folks out there that are a bit geographically okay, I just found out what the capital of Thailand was.
Okay, Daddy, you're on the line back there. On the corner.
Okay, well, you need to move them out of there. Hey, Mikey, push
We'll
it.
be right back.
Welcome back. We're just finishing up here. Tightening up the filler neck. Got most of the connections in. Sorry that tank looks like it's already up in there. We're gonna go over all the connections and make sure we'll walk you through them and show you them, and, you know, how to get them apart and whatnot. Time's getting on. Pretty soon we gotta go home, feed the dog and kick the cat, and water him. You know, I got a little cat, his name's Georgie. Used to have a bulldog, but he up and, you know, had to get old. So he's upstairs looking down. Good boy. Of course, my cat, he takes the place of my dog now, you know, but I still think my Brutus is living through Georgie. Every once in a while, he'll go a little bipolar, and, you know, start scratching people and all that. You know, he takes a little bite of them here and there. Of course, gnaws on your leg, scratches you, chews on you, eats you. He's not particular to anybody though. He'll attack anyone. You know.
He's more vicious than our dog ever was.
He used to lay on the stairs, wouldn't allow my dog upstairs. My dog would sit there and bark. Of course, my cat weighs about 3.5 pounds soaking wet. And my dog, you know, he was 103 pounds and he's pure muscle, but the cat run the house, of course. Dog, he got upset with him one day. He took his big old paw, put it on the cat's head, just held him there for a while. Enough to say, that's it, I've had enough. So anyways, the dog passed away. My cat's taking care of him. So, anywho, we'll get right back here doing the deal. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Customer dropping off the car for repairs for tomorrow. So if you look up in here, I'll commandeer the camera here. I apologize about this, but we'll get you up in here so you can see. There's a clamp we put on the filler neck. There's one line, another connection. Of course, we got the lines all run up in there. Made a connection there, and there, and there. And another one over there. So to undo these connections, you simply take a pair of pliers, you go up in here and just squeeze them like that. Squeeze the sides in. You push it in, barely, slide it off, slide it back on. You want to hear a click. This style here, you push that tab in like that. You just heard it release. Push it back, make sure she's locked in. Heard a click. Do these two wires up, it's all good. Another one right there, push the seat. So she's all good. So the only thing left to do is we're gonna let it down. We gotta hook the exhaust up there and bring her back. She goes through that tunnel there, hangs into that grommet there, of course. And on each side, exits out over here. So we're gonna lower her down, we're gonna fire her up and make sure she runs, and if it does, we're gonna put the old exhaust back on and call her a day. We'll get right back to you.